So I want to ask you a question. Want your opinions. So I give up watching YouTube outside of this channel. New Year's Eve, that was my resolution. I just cannot watch strangers argue with other strangers, trying to destroy them and character assassinate them and all that negative, just nonsense, mind-numbing really. And you can catch yourself watching it, or I used to catch yourself kind of being enthralled. So New Year's, basically I haven't done it. What are we in now, the 5th month? I mean, every now and again, kind of does splash into my news feed. I never click on it, but you can kind of get an idea of what one is banging on about. My question is, why make yourself look like a total see you next Tuesday and put so much energy into arguing with strangers on YouTube you've never met, probably never going to meet? Why? You know, there's certain people on here, it's their life, they're fixated on talking to strangers. And that is quite alarming, considering certain things going on. Read of that what you will. But, this isn't real life. In an ideal world, I probably wouldn't even be on here. But there's no point writing the best book in the world if you don't tell anyone. So that's why I have to be on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. The only one out of them all, I suppose you have to be a little bit cultured and half a brain, is Twitter, or X as it is now. And that's the one that I've been on 12 years, and handful of people have trolled me. As I said, you've got to have half a brain to even be on there. And that's my kind of main one. That's the more educating one. That's the one where you can get the news of the world and, Celtic team news within a second, and boxing news and Morrissey concert. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of, you can take something from it. But this YouTube lark is like, why would you make yourself look so bad arguing with someone you will never ever meet, and building up such frustration? I do not understand it. I don't think I ever will. And I'm quite happy going on 5th month, and I've been oblivious to what gets said about me. I've got an idea, but I just don't put that crap in my mind. It's some people's lives. It is like, because on here, there is somebody, they've all got one thing in common, and I said this before, the one common denominator, I think that's the right word to use, is they're all going nowhere in life. So if you these people on the streets, on the real life and real jobs, no one would look at them twice. But because they're running witch hunts, platforms of evil, stalking people, harassing people, it gives them a sense of power. But I did a bad video 20 months ago. But in every action is a reaction. I was away in London, home was attacked, wife was attacked. I know that was. I know the 3 people won. 2 men, 2 very handsome men, and 1 woman. I'd seen it on the CCTV, so I knew who it was. But I forgive him a long time ago. because I just haven't got that kind of hate in my mind, in my life. It would have just poisoned me. And yeah, so be it. They'll have to take up with God one day. But on we go. But yeah, it is farcical how much I would like to see YouTube kind of cracking down on it as well. I really hope that one day, certain people have already talked themselves into serious for harassment, stalking cases, threats to kill, all that kind of thing, which is going to be very public, will be very public. And I think next month the world will know. Yeah, the world will know what I've known for a long time. But yeah, as I said, I'm quite happy going along and being oblivious to it, because you always will get, you know, to be successful, I suppose, or be in the public spotlight, you have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. So you have to get used to people talking about you and making lies up. A lot of them have just went, but then there's the ones that, people talk about my child, people talk about my wife. I struggle with that. I do struggle with that. But they don't get a bad reaction from me anymore. I learned an invaluable lesson last 20 months ago. Totally showed myself up. I used words I shouldn't have done. Yeah. I gave up alcohol for 7 months after that. I just thought, never again. And I've rebuilt my life, and there was one or two things I was doing that I shouldn't have been doing, and yeah. As a lot of the lies said about, I must be the fattest smackhead you've ever seen. And a lot of this, there's like, a lot of things. Celtic will always hate Rangers. Tom will always fight with Jerry. And Jamie Boyle's hair's always greasy. It's not. Just come out the shower. It smells immaculate. So that's one thing that kind of bugs me, because it's so opposite to the truth. But yeah, my final point is, it's raining outside, and it really, I've got a couple of days off from my job till Friday. Day we got to do Tuesday. I've had 8 days in a row. It was about my 5th. Yeah, and so anyway, my other job, typing, I really appreciate it. I really get it. I really grab the moment when it's raining outside and I'm in the house typing, and I've got my earphones on, and I interviewed Mickey Van this morning, boxing referee. I interviewed Kelly Maloney yesterday. I get to really kind of speak with and meet some really interesting people, quite famous people, and I really, when I'm sat typing and that, I do not swear often ever in life, but I fucking feel like Angela Lansbury from Murder, She Wrote. I just, yeah. Is she still alive? I don't know if she is, she's still about 98. I'm sure she's still alive. Someone let me know in the comments below. But, yeah. I'm done with reacting and making a fool, and we all learn. We can all learn from mistakes, and it can be a pretty invaluable experience when you are in the public eye and you've written and you cock up. 8 years ago I was just some fat knobhead who where now if I did anything wrong, Jamie Boyle, who's released 22 books, done 3 documentaries, and he's in the pub. So it would go around like the Great Fire of London. It would spread in 1666. So yeah, do have to be careful. But I made a conscientious decision, New Year. I just thought, I'm not putting that in my mind anymore. Gandhi said, I will not let anyone walk through my mind of 30 feet. And I'm very much into inspirational. You see people, I'm not going to go on, but obviously, apart from the really sinister, dark things he makes up about me, I do look and I think, I actually feel sorry for you, because you revelled in hate and venom and poison and spite and everything you accuse me of. You are yourself. So what it is with narcissistic sociopaths is it's deflection tactics, and that's what they do. He's a grass, he's this, when it's actually them. Yeah. But all I'm going to say is next month is going to be a very, very eventful month, probably in this corner of YouTube. Won't be from me, because I have to remain silent, have to remain and let it get on, let certain people do their job and do that meticulously thorough investigation. But yeah, I just do not have time for drama, negativity, and I've got things to do. So when I'm not at work, I'm at work, which is here. This is my office, and as I said, it's just too unproductive for me. I couldn't be involved with something which didn't make money, or at least didn't make money for charity, or there was logic behind it. I couldn't just sit here with American football tops on, just tearing, character assassinating people. It's just like, what's the point? You do not look good doing it. And if you had any self-awareness or anyone who cared about you, they would not let you do it. But as I said, when you're in the public spotlight, you will be judged and viewed, and sometimes that will get you into trouble, as it's going to be coming out in the next month, and that will end in charges, court case, and convictions, one would imagine. Yeah. Anyway, I've got books to do, type, I've got interviews to do. I've got 4 interviews on my dictaphone to type, and I've got people to go and ring and speak with, and yeah. Got no time to waste, no drama. Big thank you to everyone who follows our channel. Yeah, my hair's everywhere. Got a life of its own. But it's not greasy. It's never ever greasy, and it always smells nice. So if any of you ever meet me in the street, come up and smell my hair. Yeah, you'd be surprised. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? I've just got to the point in life. I was 44 last month, and my only 2 friends in life, my only 2 associates, close associates, is my 1-year-old baby granddaughter and a 10-year-old Staffy rescue dog. So that's my circle. Because I've got to the point where I said it years ago, I don't even like the people I like. Yeah, and so I'm happy when I'm hanging around with a 1-year-old who can't talk, or I'm hanging around with a dog who just wants to be in my company just so I can give him bits of treats. But anyway, have a wonderful day, and yeah, no drama will ever come to this channel. Don't do bullying. That will be from my other channel as well. Haven't really started it yet. I've dipped my toe into it, but I am going to be in London again this year. I'm going to be in Belfast, actually. Yeah, got people to see, people to do, and that's one of the. I'm really privileged and honoured. I get to meet some people. I get to meet people in life, and talked to Kelly Maloney. I'm going to be meeting her. I talked to her yesterday. I'm going to be meeting her in the summer. I've got to go back to see Frank Warren as well. I did, so I haven't even put that out. Which I want it in the book first, really. Yeah, there's another one. Quite recently, someone said, "Oh, you're not doing that interview with Henry Wharton." I did it 4 months ago. I just haven't put it out. So I don't put everything out on here. You know, there's logic behind it, and I would rather it go in a book first. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah, can't think of anything else to say. So, adios. God bless.